One day, our ARE Diplomats team received an email from the Embassy of Georgia. Georgian wine? There is no reason to say no. That is why I came to Qvevri. 대사님이랑 참사관님을 A1 앞에서 만나기로 했어요. Ambassador!
안녕하세요.
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 Hi. Let me introduce the Georgian ambassador to you.
Yeah.
So this is the counselor.
Yeah.
You say hi to our camera.
I'm Shota Abladze, Counselor of the Georgian Embassy.
And this is the counselor of the Embassy of Georgia in Seoul.
Let's go to check out the Georgian wine booth.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
가시죠. The Seoul International Wines and Spirits Expo 2024, first held in 1992, is Korea's largest liquor trade fair. Around 300 companies and organizations participated this year. 조지아 와인 부스로 갑니다. Wow!
Yeah. As you can see, this is a Georgian wine booth. And Georgia wine booth에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
환영합니다.
Yeah, let's go.
This is the Georgian wine booth. Georgian wine was first introduced at the Seoul International Wine and Spirits Expo in 2019. This year, 10 Georgian wine companies took part in the event. But doesn't the Georgian booth look bigger than other booths? Well, I was going to ask you the reason why is the Georgian wine booth is one of the biggest.
We realized that Korea's wine market is growing and expanding. I think it's only natural that Georgian companies are also taking notice of that and they're exporting more. And then not only exporting, the export numbers are growing at the moment, but we're promoting lots of wines.
Is this your first time attending this expo? Right?
For me, it's first time.
So did you expect this many people?
No, to be honest, no. And I'm positively surprised and I really like it that happens here. Because I even talked to Georgian companies here and they also are very glad and very happy, and which makes me also very positive to this event.
I became curious after coming to the venue. I wondered what characteristics Georgia wine has.
Georgian wine has its peculiar niche. You know, it's very, very deep history. As you can see also on the stands, it says we have 525 different grape varieties.
Wow.
Yeah, from which around 40 to 50 grapes are used mainly for the wine industry today. But of course, we have 8,000 years of winemaking history, which is quite unique. This is the longest, really, that we had uninterrupted viticulture or the domestication of wines.
Georgia is called the cradle of wine. Why? It's because Georgia is known as one of the oldest wine-producing countries in the world. The word wine even comes from the Georgian word Qvevri. The history of Georgian wine dates back 8,000 years. In 2017, jars and grape seeds with traces of wine were discovered near the southern region of the capital Tbilisi. In the 4th century AD, Georgia adopted Christianity at the state level, and wine became an essential and useful item for the religion. So, the traditional Georgian winemaking method, the Qvevri, developed around monasteries. Since then, Georgia has continued to develop grape varieties and produce new wines. In 2023, Georgia exported nearly 260 million US dollars worth of wine to 66 countries around the world, which was the highest figure ever.
Let me take a look around the Georgia booth now.
The wine selection on all producers, it's quite diverse. Starting from red wine, white wine, dry wine, semi-sweet wine. So here, starting from Kisi, Mtwane, these are all Georgian grape varieties.
What is written below is the grape variety.
So another is the Teliani Valley, which is also one of the largest producers.
Do you see the people gathered around the Georgia booth? It was so crowded that it was almost hard to film. Looking at the Koreans gathered here, I became curious about their thoughts on Georgian wine.
아무래도 조지아 와인은 토착 품종이 좀 되게 많기 때문에 그쪽에 약간 되게 특별한 매력이라고 해야 될까요? 약간 그런 쪽이 조금 있는 것 같아요.
어떤 거 드셔보셨어요? 로제 와인 추천해 주셔서 그거 마셨어요. 제가 평소에 마시던 로제는 엄청 단 느낌의 그런 게 좀 강했는데 그래도 여기서 마셔던 거 되게 적절한 기분 좋게 단맛이어서 좋았던 것 같아요. 네.
우연히 섭외를 했는데 와인 전문가님을 섭외하기.
I wondered what a wine expert would think about Georgian wine.
놀라운 게 매년 이게 아마 그 기후가 점점 이렇게 따뜻해져서 그런지 몰라도 조지아 와인들이 더 과일향도 좋고 맛도 좋고 힘 있는 스타일의 와인으로 나와서 제가 매년 오거든요, 강남에를. 근데 이제 올해가 작년보다 훨씬 더 전반적으로 느낌이 좋아요.
So how does Georgia view the Korean wine market? I asked the Georgian wine expert I met at the fair.
For Georgia, Korean market is very important because National Wine Agency and we together are trying to diversify Georgian wine market, exporting market. So Korea is a very huge and important market. So we are trying our best to increase the awareness about Georgian wine here.
There's also good appreciation already and recognition of Georgian wine. Both quality and also the price is important. Because still, despite the fact that we don't have FTA in force yet, Georgian wine is still quite competitive and affordable. And with the hopefully FTA signing already this year, wines become even more affordable, even more accessible.
Actually, Korea and Georgia are currently negotiating on EPA. The ambassador said that the two countries will be able to sign an EPA soon. Let's go try some Georgian wine now.
All right. Do you like the aroma?
This is Georgia's amber wine.
되게 상큼하고 딱 마시면 기분이 딱 좋아지는 그런 맛이에요.
Yeah, I recommend this one. This is Twishi wine, but it is made of...
This is white wine.
The name is Twishi, but it's made of Solikauri grape variety, and also it is...
This is a grape variety that comes from where he's from, the Rimereti region. Yeah.
마셔보겠습니다. Ah, this is sweeter. But this is really good for summertime as well.
Yeah. Now, here we have a Mosmieri company, wine producing. He's from Germany. German, yeah. Who fell in love with Georgian wines and owns a really interesting winery in Georgia and produces some fantastic wines. Yeah.
I heard that many Koreans also visit this winery, which is very interesting. Should I try the wine here?
What you say in Korean, gombe?
건데?
The word in Georgian is gaomarjos.
달마주스?
Gaomarjos.
달마주스?
So we came up with an idea to mix it, and it sounds like gombe jos.
건배 주스.
So gaomarjos, gombe jos. Yeah.
건배 주스.
Classical Georgian wine when people meet at the
It had a very unique taste, fragrant and pleasant.
traditional wine.
This is the Qvevri winemaking methodology. Traditional, because wines usually are produced in Georgia two ways. One is in Qvevri, in the clay jars, and another way is traditional European style, which is in the big stainless steels in the factories, wine factories.
Qvevri wine Have you heard of this name before? Let's find out how it is made.
First, the grapes are pressed using a satsnakeli, or grape press, and then the grape juice along with the chacha, the grape skins, stems, seeds, and so on, are placed on a qvevri, which is then sealed and aged for about 5 to 6 months. The key here is the qvevri. Qvevri is a traditional Georgian jar used for wine brewing, maturing, and storage. The jar's egg-like shape helps with fermentation and improves the quality of wine. The qvevri is stored in a traditional Georgian wine cellar called a marani, which helps maintain the right temperature. It's similar to Korea's way of burying kimchi in a jar in the ground. In 2013, UNESCO designated the ancient Georgian traditional Qvevri winemaking method as an intangible heritage of humanity. The Qvevri winemaking method is an important heritage that expresses Georgia's cultural identity.
I also had the opportunity to meet a Georgian wine expert here.
Let me introduce you to Mr. Chanjun Park, who's a real expert about Eastern European wines, but also Georgian wines, I think, in specific. And he's the vice president of the Korea Sommelier Association. So he's, of course, we've become friends now through wines.
How did he get into Georgian wine? I decided to ask him a few questions about the reason.
조지아 와인의 매력은 무엇입니까? 궁금합니다.
조지아는요 아주 특별해요. 예를 들어서 뭐 까베네 소비뇽, 뭐 샤르도네 이런 품종으로 와인을 만들면은 비교적 쉽게 판매할 수가 있거든요. 근데 조지아에서는 그런 와인 거의 생산 안 합니다. 왜? 자기네 나라에 오래 전부터 몇천 년 전부터 재배해 오던 품종만 갖고 와인을 만들어요. 상업적으로 생각하지 않고요. 우리가 우리 조상들부터 만들어 온 와인을 더 질 좋게 만들어서 그걸 알리고 싶어요. 그래서 가장 독특한 와인 문화를 갖고 있는 나라고요.
His explanation made me feel the pride that Georgians have in their wine. There were many Georgians at the Georgia booth, and one of them looked familiar.
She's quite famous.
Yes, absolutely. Sophia, her name's Sophia.
Yes.
She's one of the most famous Georgians in Korea.
I think I saw her in television.
Sopo, 잠시만요.
Hi.
Sopo, please meet.
안녕하세요.
This is Sophia.
안녕하세요. TV에서 많이 뵀어요. 아, 저요?
She is very famous, also in Georgia as well, both in Korea and yes.
혹시 저희 잠시 소개를 부탁드려도 될까요?
안녕하세요. 저는 한국에서 7년차 살고 있는 소피아라고 합니다.
Sophia is an influencer introducing Korean culture and life to Georgians and Koreans. She also teaches Korean to foreigners. She says she fell in love with the K-drama Boys Over Flowers and began learning Korean.
She's here to promote Georgian wine today.
네, 와인이라고 하면은 한국에서는 사람들, 친구들은 다 프랑스, 이탈리 막 이렇게 주로 생각을 하는데 와인 탄생지는 조지아라고 이렇게 너무 소개를 하고 싶어서 그 자리에 오게 됐습니다. 네.
가장 좋아하는 조지아 와인이 어떤 건지 궁금해요. I'm wondering what is her favorite Georgian wine.
저는 세미스 키즈마라올이라는 와인을 제일 좋아합니다.
Sophia's favorite Georgian wine. We've got to try it, right?
조지아 부스에 한국인들 많이 있는 거 보니까 기분이 어떠세요?
볼 때마다 설레고 너무 좋아요. 아니, 왜냐하면 설명할 때는 좀 조지아? 와인? 뭐 이런 반응이 나오면 답답하잖아요. 조지아라고 외치고 싶은데 또 알아서 이렇게 오시는 걸 보면은 너무 기분 좋고 더 많은 사람이 알게 됐으면 좋겠어요.
What does her recommended wine taste like?
떫은 맛이나 싫은 맛이 있을 수 있는데 전혀 그런 맛이 없어요.
다양한데도 다 맛있어요.
This is Korean's favorite, one of the bestseller varieties of wines.
As I tried various Georgian wines, I thought about which Korean food should go well with these wines. So, I made a suggestion on the spot.
So I have an idea. So we tried a variety of Georgian wine. Why don't we meet again and have some Georgian wine and some Korean food? Some Georgian food as well. How about that?
That is a proposal I cannot refuse. So it's an excellent idea. Let's do it. Yeah. We will also show you some Georgian dishes.
Yes.
And we can pair it with some wines.
But you bring kimchi because kimchi
will need
really
kimchi.
fits to Georgian dish, which Ambassador mentioned.
Korean and Georgian food paired with Georgian wine. Doesn't it sound fun? We will cook it ourselves. The day before the cooking shoot, I met Shota, the counselor at the Georgian embassy, at a supermarket in Seoul.
Hi everyone.
We need to shop for ingredients.
2개 이상 구매 시 교체 가능하여 지금 FOU가 되시면 무상 청정 요청합니다.
Let's buy 10 because I need.
You also need it. Okay. I need 400.
We shopped carefully so we didn't miss anything. Let me give you a quick look at what we bought. What kind of foods will we be making tomorrow? We are here at our filming location today. This is a studio in Seoul where you can cook.
Hello. 안녕하세요. Good morning.
Hi, welcome
Hi.
to our kitchen. Oh, we also have another guest.
This is Sally. Yeah.
My name is Sally. I live in Korea right now, and I work here as a entertainer.
Let me introduce Sally from Georgia. She has been living in Korea for 4 years and has been working as an actor, model, and entertainer here.
So the reason we've decided to also have Sally join is that she knows much better than us, both Korean, of course, as well as Georgian cuisine, foods, and she'll be teaching us some of the things and explaining to all of us what goes well and what are some of the peculiarities of both cultures.
Oh,
yeah.
so she's a kind of a diplomat who connects Korea and Georgia.
She's a civilian diplomat, indeed, yes.
Mini diplomat.
Oh, yes. And these are the
And
wine?
we brought some
for
Georgian
today?
wine for you today. It will feed some Georgian dishes as well as Korean.
Yeah.
So, are you ready to cook some foods?
Absolutely,
Sure.
yeah.
Okay,
Let's
let's
do
do it. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's see
let's
who
go.
cooks better, girls or guys.
Let's start.
Yeah, girls team, guys team.
Let's first get ready for cooking. So you and Shota will
Yeah.
cook Georgian food.
Yeah.
Sally and I will cook Korean food.
Yeah, that's right.
And where is the meat?
We can start. Are you curious what kind of dishes we will be making today? Let me tell you about the Korean dishes first. We will make
What do
제육볶음
제육볶음?
and
Yeah,
해물파전.
제육볶음. It's gonna be good.
There's a reason why I chose spicy stir-fried pork as part of our menu today. Do you remember the Georgian wine expert I met at the wine fair?
이 크베브리에서 숙성한 화이트로 만든 엠버 와인이 있어요. 이런 경우는 김치하고 너무 잘 맞아요. 그 다음에 우리나라 약간 단맛이 나는 돼지, 불고기, 백반 많이들 드시잖아요. 이 조지아의 사페랍이라는 품종으로 만든 약간 단맛이 나는 와인이 있어요. 이 두 가지 매치는 환상적입니다.
돼지불고기, 제육볶음 같은 돼지불고기.
제육볶음 약간 단맛이 나는 거하고 약간 단맛이 나는 사페랍이라는 품종으로 만든 조지아 와인입니다.
So that's why I brought 3 kinds of kimchi. Prepare these 3 kinds of kimchi.
Oh, 깍두기 kimchi?
깍두기 kimchi and 배추 kimchi.
Is it like
and
yours?
kimchi.
You made it, or your mom, or your family?
This one my mom made it,
Oh,
but this one I bought it.
mommy.
Yes. First, we are going to make stir-fried spicy pork.
Yeah, we'll be making khinkali. which is dumplings. Another Georgian dish we'll be making is called khachapuri, which is a cheesy bread. And final dish will be beans made in Georgian style.
Let's find out how to make kinkali.
And here you can see how kinkali is being made already. You see? Yeah.
It's really important how you close it. 람데님한테
Don't say that in Korea. It's our Georgian secret.
Georgian secret?
Confidential.
You should reveal that here.
Strictly confidential.
And I'll tell you. When you close it, there's like a
예쁘다.
that's just like 손잡이.
Oh.
Shall we take a look at what the ambassador is making?
Can we use a little bit of garlic too?
The ambassador is making a Georgian bean dish called rodeo.
You know, when we were discussing about cooking foods and what foods to cook, I was not really planning on making beans. But because of the way when I arrived here and because of the way I was able to taste beans here, they're so different, you know, there's so much contrast. In dessert.
Right?
It was kind of like a cultural shock.
You can find a lot of desserts in Korea made with red bean paste. And the ambassador said he found this really unique.
Actually, first time we tried it, and we thought it was a chocolate. We thought the filling was chocolate.
This is called ajika, Georgia's special spices.
Is it too strong?
No, I mean the smell is just fantastic.
Very unique.
Yeah.
Georgian smell.
Yeah.
Georgian smell.
Yeah.
So
Georgian like.
because in the whole big thing it will be difficult to open, right? So
So you open it before.
yeah.
Oh, 파를 썰어주세요.
Here, we are working hard making stir-fried spicy pork.
Wow, that smells very nice.
Really?
Yeah. Looks very good too. Yeah, really. Good job. So is it
잘했다.
finished now soon or?
After finishing making kinkali, Councilor Shota started making khachapuri. Now, we started making green onion seafood pancakes.
부침가루와 물을 1대1로.
This one will be bigger though, because there are too many.
오!
왜?
What was that?
괜찮아요?
Oh.
She's good.
The foods are finished. We will pair these dishes with 4 types of Georgian wine prepared here.
Okay, so everything is ready, right?
first, I suggest we start with the European type of Georgian wine.
The color is really pretty.
Yeah. Okay. So cheers.
Cheers.
건배주시.
Yeah, 건배주시. Yeah, you remember that.
Gaumarjus. We're gonna have 4 wines today.
Yeah, there's a very good balance of acidity and sweetness a little bit. Yeah.
A little bit earthy as well.
Yeah, and dry at the same time dry. So it's very rich, in taste and complex.
This is really good.
What kind of foods should we pair the first wine with?
This will go both with these beans as well as this one. Yeah.
I've never tried Georgian food before, so I
Which are
decided to
delicious.
try this wine along with the ambassador's lobio.
I wonder what Nuri would think now. I'm waiting for it.
It's so good.
What do you think?
입에 잘 맞아요? A little bit spicy.
Completely different taste with Korean porridge.
It's salty and spicy.
It's the biggest contrast, no?
Yes.
But it's still beans.
맛있다.
맛있다.
Mashta. Yeah.
Gebrellia. I love it. I was missing it so much.
The texture is similar to red bean porridge, but it has a refreshing taste because it contains various vegetables.
Now this one with kimchi, I mean, this is fantastic. So
Lobio and kimchi? Will the two pair well? I'm not sure. But the ambassador must really like kimchi.
I wanted to pair kimchi with these beans and wine. So
This is
three
good
combo.
together. Because we eat another type of pickles with it.
Now try that with the kaktugi.
So I'll try this with Korean 깍두기.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
진짜 잘 어울려. It really goes well.
It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, no,
It's really good. It's really good.
Wow, this.
I just thought it was like Korean food with 깍두기.
I never thought Georgian food and kimchi would pair so well. It was as if the two foods were meant to be together. If I were to rate lobio and kimchi, I would give it a perfect 10.
I can't stop eating this.
Have a chance. And
다 먹었어.
good job. Wow. 건배. You need a little bit of easy drinking wine with this because the taste is it's a bit spicy. It's got everything happening, so it's a little bit.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
This should go with the light wine.
Yeah, like white wine. Yeah, preferably. So this is in Georgian. It's called Acharul Khachapuri. Achara is an autonomous republic in Georgia, one of the regions in Georgia, and this is one type of khachapuri only. So what we do now is we mix it. Yeah.
You have to mix the cheese inside the bread before eating khachapuri.
In this case, and it's a very strong cheese, very strong taste. This Qvevri wine could go quite well. Now this is the Qvevri wine, the amber wine. The Georgian authentic wine that has 8,000 years of history, yeah, as we mentioned. So
The light orange color is so pretty, isn't it?
and this is a dry wine. Now, if you compare to that wine, which was a little bit on the sweet side, this is completely different and traditional Georgian wine. This is what it is. Yeah. So, please, all right. Cheers. Cheers. And especially this 3 Qvevri wine, it's the best seller here in Korea.
In Korea.
Yeah.
It's
they
super
love
dry.
it, yeah. Well,
I'm going to try hachapuri.
yeah, it's already cold, so.
This is really good.
Huh? What do you think?
This is really good. Good job,
하지
Shota.
않을래? 서로 훨씬.
Really good.
Good?
Yes, this is perfect pairing. I think you should try this wine with this pancake. Shota, I think you should try
Okay.
this pancake.
This pancake.
Yes.
Wine, which wine? The first one? Okay.
The second one.
I think amber wine and green onion seafood pancake would go well together.
There's this whole, I would say,
해물 버전.
quite unfair comparison.
How do you like it?
It's great. It's really pears wine.
Oh, this pancake is delicious, really.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me try amber wine and green onion seafood pancake.
This could be a new combo you could promote in Korea.
Ah, wine and pajeon?
Korean pajeon and Georgian wine.
It complements it so well, really. I mean,
This could be new Korean chicken and beer. Chile.
와파? 와파?
Yes, wine and pajeon. 진짜 괜찮은데?
와파.
I really like this amber wine.
The last wine we are going to taste is Sapelavi red wine.
나 못 버리겠는데.
and it's very high in antioxidants and anti-inflammation. So it has some good health benefits. So one glass of this per day, per meal is ideal.
Very fruity.
Very fruity, yeah.
We decided to have Saperavi red wine with 제육볶음 or stir-fried spicy pork.
We love pork in Georgia, so.
Did you use tomato to cook it?
No.
No tomato.
So what gives the red color?
The pepper.
Pepper?
Red pepper.
I wondered how they would react.
Be honest.
No, this is very nice. Very nice. But again, you would never ever find like with this little bit sweet taste in Georgian cuisine. Just a difference. I like it. I quite like it. With this one, that's why I now tried it with this one.
I live in Asia for 10 years. So for me, it's so familiar taste. Such a familiar taste that I really like it.
But does this go well with this wine?
It's very good.
Yeah.
Right?
With red wine, with Saperavi, it goes well.
잘 어울려요.
I agree with her.
And we always.
It's neutralized the spice. It's so spicy, this kills the spice.
First, you need to take a small bite, like this, and then if there's any juice, try to drink the juice, yeah?
When it's hot, there is a lot of juice.
Yeah. Usually it should be hot. Yeah, see, you take a small bite, and then you go around it, yeah.
And after you drink the juice, you just eat it.
맛있어. Which wine? This?
With red wine. Saperavi.
Yeah, you can, absolutely, you can.
This is also good for health because it's not fried.
Ooh, I like it.
So what would be some of the most obvious and immediate differences between this and mandu?
I think 90% similar.
But mandu is also, I haven't tried the kind of juicy mandu.
Yes.
Whereas this one has juice. It's just now it's been gone.
That's right.
This one's been gone because it's
You
been
should try
sitting
with
for
black
quite some
pepper.
time. Here,
Normally
try it.
we.
Give it to me.
They also go well.
Yeah, I'll try it. Because it really brings up the flavors. Yeah.
Look at this.
I think that one is
What do you think?
What's better, without or with?
With.
With?
Okay, now let's pick your favorite pair today. Who will go first?
For me, the best is, even though I cooked khinkali and khachapuri, I could say that my dish is best, but no. Today I liked most of all lobio. I don't know why, but I really enjoyed lobio.
No, Korean.
Korean food, of course, I liked pork.
Really?
Yes, pork. I think.
Pork
is,
and which wine?
pork and saperawi.
The dry?
Yeah.
Now, okay, wines are wines, but in my case, it was the beans together with basically any type of this kimchi. It's like a, you know, it's,
Yeah, right.
they're like always
I agree.
together, you know. Now, as far as wines, it's difficult to compare now to match lobio with wine because, again, in Georgia's case, this is like a more simple, more go-to meal. This so, but if we were to focus on Korean food now, for instance, with that pork,
Oh,
yeah, with that pork, absolutely, no doubt. Both, actually, not one but two wines: the dry as well as the amber wine.
really?
The saperavi and both Qvevri pairs really well.
Today I think lopio was good. For me, I like red wine, so for me it was good with saperavi, with the red dry one.
Okay, so if I have to pick pair, I have to pick, what was this name?
Khachapuri.
Hachapuri and the
Yeah,
amber wine.
Sure, makes sense.
That was my favorite pair.
Yeah.
But the food, this was my favorite food.
That was
You know,
great,
my empty bowl says everything.
We usually eat it
This
with like lemonade.
Kakuri.
Yeah.
This was another favorite
Yeah.
pair. So
I personally prefer lobio.
Me too.
Yeah.
after finishing the food and wine, we continued talking about Korean and Georgian food and wine culture. How did you like watching the collaboration between Korean and Georgian dishes with Georgian wine? It felt like I became much closer to the ambassador, Counselor Shota, and Sally. I feel like I have truly practiced food diplomacy. So, if you have someone you want to get to know better, why not start by sharing food? I think it really works.
I hope it's not a sugar.
나 무서워서 못 먹어보겠어. I'm scared.
How many hinkalis we gonna have? I can eat 12.
빨리.
하지만 음식은 진정성입니다.